Just my boss, take a watch. Time, yeah. Oh, baby. Oh, yeah. Now, hit me.
Hey, how's it going? Just listening to a little Rolling Stones talking about how you can't always get what you want, but sometimes you can get what you need. True words, true story. You know, one time I thought I had what I wanted. I was working at this gas station out in Junction City, Kansas, this Sunoco station, and I was the only chick working there, man. I was like queen of the island. You know that thing in the middle where the pumps are? That's called the island, and I was like queen of the island. And all the guys at work used to call me Your Highness, you know, because I was always getting high at work and stuff. But I might have done that a little too much, so I thought maybe I was like gonna get fired, and it turns out I did. And then it turns out that same day, this guy pulls up on the bike. Like, I've never seen this guy, and I've never seen this bike, and it's a really good looking bike. And the guy's like, hey, how you doing? My name's something. I'm going to LA. You want to go? So I was like, yeah, man. So I just said, sayonara, Sunoco. And I got on the back of that bike. Broke down 10 miles out of Junction City, Kansas, so I had to come home and start over.
Hi, and welcome to another episode of Entertaining Older Folks. I'm your hostess, Audrey Rapoport. You saw me in the intro, and like I like to say, another day, another wig. I love the old expressions, right? My stars and garters. And one of my favorites that my dad always used to say when something was subpar or kind of rickety, that's a real Mickey Mouse operation. Am I going to be sued by Disney? I'm being told I'm safe. Well, just in case, I'm going to slip away and put on another wig. I'll see you later, and in the meantime, enjoy the show.
Busted flat in Baton Rouge, waiting for a train. It's feeling near as faded as my jeans. Bobby thumbed a diesel down just before it rained. Rode us all the way to New Orleans. I pulled my harpoon out of my dirty red bandana. I was playing soft while Bobby sang the blues. When she wiped her slapping time, I was holding Bobby's hand in mine. We sang every song that driver knew. Freedom's just another word for nothing left to lose. Nothing. It ain't nothing on if it ain't free. You know, feeling good was easy, Lord, when it sang the blues. You know, feeling good was good enough for me. Good enough for me and my Bobby McGee. From the Kentucky coal mines to the California sun, yeah, Bobby shared the secrets of my soul. Through all kind of weather, through everything we've done, yeah, Bobby, baby, help us through the whole world. One day out near Salinas, oh, I let him slip away. He's looking for that home, and I hope he finds it. But I trade on my tomorrows for one single yesterday to be holding Bobby's body next to mine. Thank you so much, folks. I'm Pamela Clay, and this is my husband, Bruce Bermudez, and we are so happy to be performing this show for you right now. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. How about a little Aretha Franklin? This is the very first song that I ever got money to sing. I was in college. It's so much fun. This is Aretha Franklin. If you want my loving, if you really do, don't be afraid, baby. Just ask me for love, I'm gonna give it to you. Oh, and I declare, I wanna see you with that. Hold out your arms, little boy, I wanna see you with it. I love you. Baby, 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 I love you. Ain't no doubt about it, baby, I love you. Baby, 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 I said I love you, I love you. I love you, I love you. Baby, I love you. If you think you wanna kiss me, alright, I don't mind. All you got to do is snap your fingers, honey. Oh, come on, I ain't lying, I ain't lying. Oh, what you want, little boy, know you got it. I know myself before I see you without it. 'Cause I love you. Baby, 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 I love you. Ain't no doubt about it, baby, I love you. Baby, 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 I said I love you, I love you. I love you, I love you. Baby, I love you. Someday you might wanna run away and leave me sitting here crying. But if it's all the same to you, baby, I'm gonna stop you from saying goodbye. If you think you wanna kiss me, go right ahead, I don't mind. All you got to do is snap your fingers, honey. Oh, come running, I ain't lying, I ain't lying. Oh, what you want, little boy, know you got it. I deny myself before I see you without it. 'Cause I love you. Baby, 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 I love you. Ain't no doubt about it, baby, I love you. Baby, 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 I said I love you, I love you. I love you, I love you. Baby, I love you. And you too. Oh my goodness, it was so much fun to do Aretha Franklin. Got a great song for you right here. This is a song that we actually wrote because all of our songs are original. And I think you're going to get the title. Midnight, middle of a dream, on a mission out of touch, baby, slipping through the sleep. Near the end before the fall, I'm being on Friday night. Very last thing I was looking for, I finally saw the light.
Looking for the real deal. Working on the
Best guess,
looking for the last chance.
best thing that I ever did when I didn't know what to do. Trying to tell the whole truth and nothing but. I called myself on the telephone, told myself keep my big mouth shut. Now is when it all begins. There, writing is on the wall. Very best thing that I ever heard, and I did not expect to call.
Looking for the real deal. Looking for my
Best gifts,
Looking for the last chance.
last chance,
Red dress.
well, fate.
When you
Haven't got that clue, the best thing that I ever did when I didn't know what to do.
And let me go. Great spot. I'll take it where I can. There ain't no guarantee, you see. There ain't no strategic plan. After all is said and done, nobody knows for sure.
Nobody knows for sure.
We make it up to people we know.
Hope the trouble and the cure.
We're looking for the
Real deal.
looking from a
Best gifts,
looking for the
last chance, last chance, red dress.
In the name of
Well, fate.
when you
Haven't got that clue, the very best thing that I ever did when I didn't know what to do.
And still we go. Let me go.
Night, middle of that dream, on a mission out of church, baby, slipping through the sea. Near the end before the fall, I'm a dreamed on Friday night. The best thing that I never know, and I finally saw the light.
We're looking for a real deal.
Best gifts, last chance, red dress.
In the name of
Well, fate.
when you
Haven't got that clue, the very best thing that I ever did when I didn't know what to do. Thank you so much, folks.
Is she
I'm
great?
Pamela Clay.
And she's
This is
great.
Bruce Bermudez,
And she's great.
and we send you all our love. Thank you so much. God bless you. Angels all around you.
Hello, I'm Keith Richards. My nickname is actually the man who forgot death. I was electrocuted during a sound check. I fell out of a coconut tree. And I've come close to death hundreds of other times I can't remember. That's the life of a vampire. My first piece of advice? Suck the blood of the young. Well, you may not believe it, but I eat entire shepherd's pie before every show. I only date women that are 20 to 40 years younger than you. I take over 150 longevity supplements, as well as a daily shot of testosterone from a 19-year-old athlete. Friends are vital, but they can't be boring or dull. Get yourself a Mick Jagger or a Johnny Depp. The wild ones will keep you young. I do think I have some sort of Ubermensch DNA. I also uploaded my consciousness to a computer so that when my physical form fails, I can keep on living into the singularity. Even when I die, I won't be dead. I'm Keith Richards. Oh, and how could I forget? The best way to live forever? Record some of the best damn rock and roll of all time, huh?
Hi there, I'm Myrtle, Bunny and Blair's mother. You know, the girls know I've been on the walker a long time. Been on other things too, but I mean, the walker I've been on at least 10 years, maybe more, maybe 50, I don't know. Who keeps track of time at our age, right? Well, most of what I'm going to do will be sitting down because, frankly, I like to sit down better than I like to stand up. And I have some rules. I mean, I'm not being bossy. I'm just suggesting strongly that, first of all, you always hold on to the handles. Don't let go. Second of all, nothing you do, you go and check with your nurse. Because what works for me might not work for you. I don't want you getting in trouble and saying, oh, I got you in trouble. You know, I mean, I've had that before. And thirdly, a big rule, if it hurts, stop. Sit down, stop. Don't do it. You know, we don't need any more pain at our age. You've got enough pain going as it is. So, okay, first exercise is deep breathing. That's big, right? You know, we get the oxygen in here, we start, do it slow. It relaxes our backs and our muscles and gets us in the right mood. Sometimes it gets me so I'm about to zone out. But anyway, the first thing I'm going to suggest is very, very simple. Just push in and out. Keep your arms close to your side. In and out. Seems simple, don't it? If you get more to the edge, you feel it more. You feel it in your abdominals, in your back, in your pecs. So then another one is to stretch your back, lean forward, and just let it hang out, just hang there. Don't forget to get back up. Oh, yeah, right. Now stretch this way, don't go too far, because sometimes it can hurt if you stretch this way, but it stretches the side. Stretches the side like that. All of these seem so simple, and I'm sure all of you have been walkers for a while. You already know all this. So, kick, try to kick the underside. Kick. Get those little old legs and the blood flowing through your veins and whatever. Just kick. Think of somebody you'd like to kick. I can think of a few. I'm sure you can too. All right, well, we do have to get up sometime. So you're walking along, and what's wrong with picking your feet up a little bit? Just a little bit. You don't have to, drag them all the way up to your chest. Just a little bitty touch. And then I'll kind of like kick them back. But that you have to do real slow. Make sure one foot's down before they cook the other one back. Sit down and rest. Well, I think that's enough for today, don't you? I think I'm ready for a nap. How about you? Anyway, Bunny and Blair, I did it now. Is that enough?
The summer wind came blowing in from across the sea. It lingered there to touch your hair and walk with me. All summer long, we sang a song, and then we strolled that golden sand. Two sweethearts and the summer wind. Like painted kites, those days and nights, they went flying by. The world was new beneath the blue umbrella sky. Then softer than a piper man, one day it called to you. I lost you to the summer wind. The autumn winds and the winter winds, they have come and gone. And still those days, those lonely days, they go on and on. And guess who sighs his lullabies through nights that never end? My fickle friend, the summer wind. Warm summer wind, the summer wind. The summer wind, just a Frank Sinatra special. I'm so delighted that you're with me today. I hope you enjoy the show. And again, Grant Mason, it's my pleasure to be with you today. See you soon.
So, another time I was with this other guy, and I always like to know where I stand with someone. You should make sure you have a place in somebody's life, So, I asked this guy to make a list of his priorities. What do you love about your life? What do you need to have in your life? And he made a list. Number 1, cigarettes. Number 2, beer. Number 3, typewriter. Number 4, his dog. His dog might have been number 1, but it was definitely top 4. Cigarettes, beer, typewriter, dog, motorcycle, and me.
Thank you. Hello and welcome to my living room. My name is Peggy Skomal, and I'm sorry I can't be there in person to play for you, but here's the next best thing via video. I'll be playing a couple of songs for you today, some of my favorites. This next song is entitled Chanson dans la nuit, which in French means Song in the Night. It was composed by Carlos Salcedo. I'd like to end with an old favorite called Unforgettable. It's from the Great American Songbook. Thanks for joining me, and see you soon.
Previously on In Transition. Viva Las Vegas! Viva Las Vegas! Viva, viva Las Vegas!
I talked to my lawyer about that little mortgage problem that you're having, and he said he'd be glad to have somebody look into it for you right away.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Weber.
This is Hernitsky. No one is trying to take advantage of you.
I've contacted a lawyer, Miss Krupp, and he will see to it that justice is done here.
Mrs. Hurlitsky, I don't want to have to call security, okay? So...
Damn it, Grandpa! Must you do this every waking hour?
You didn't mean to do anything.
Well, no, nobody means to do anything. But still, I end up cleaning up the mess.
Hi, guys. Jim Bracken, Eddie Toohey. I'd like you to meet my aunt, Donna Hurlitsky.
Come on, Donna. Good lady bowlers are hard to find.
Oh, Jim, you flatterer.
Psst, hey, cameraman, camera buddy, come here. Come here, man, come here.
Cowboy, we can't do this.
Don't be cruel, fella. Now, come here, man. I got a good one for you. Is that thing on record? Is it on record? Okay, come here. This is gonna be great. Come here. Okay, here's some truck. You got this? Come here. Earthquake, sugar jeans! If it's rocking, the king's gonna be knocking! Come on out, baby! Come on!
Cowboy, man. What are you, some kind of movie pervert?
Hey, we're just trying to put a little porno in.
Get out of here! I've had enough! Don't touch the camera! No! I've been wanting to do this since day one! Hold on there, Mohammed! Stay away, cowboy! Hey, why don't you break it up? Why don't you break it up?
Try this on.
You're listening to Wild Card Saturday night on KLDM 75, the Loudmouth.
Oh, look, Grandpa, double coupon rebate on frozen chicken patties.
Sean, let's go. What are you doing in there?
Hey, it's gotta look just right for the babes, you know.
Sure you don't want to borrow my curling iron, Goldilocks?
Hey, don't touch.
Oh. Oh my God. Donna, that's him. Stall him.
Oh, gosh. Don't worry, I'll keep him busy, hon. Oh, Francis, come on in.
Howdy, Miss Hurlitsky.
False alarm, Jeannie Ann. It's only Francis. We were expecting Jeannie Ann's date.
Oh, sorry, Miss Hurlitsky. It's only me.
Well, it's always a pleasure to see you, Francis. Can I get you something? A pop or fruit juice?
Oh, no thanks, man. Me and Sean got to get a move on. He here?
Oh, what kind of wickedness do you two have planned for tonight?
Wickedness, Miss Hurlitsky. I beg your pardon.
No, he's in his room. Go on.
Thanks, ma'am.
I ought to put in a revolving door. Come on in. The door's open.
Hi, I'm Larry Cruller for Jeannie Ann.
Well, hello, Larry. I'm Jeannie Ann's aunt, Donna Hurlitsky. Won't you come in? Oh, my manners. This is Mr. Cameraman. He's with the show people. They're doing a movie about us. I forget he's here. Can I offer you a seat, Larry? Jeannie Ann will be out in a moment. What's her name again?
Conchita. Geez, do I have to write her name on your arm?
Conchita?
Larry Cruller. Glad to meet you.
How you doing,
How you doing? Larry Cruller.
Relax, man. She'll be out in a moment. Oh, I forgot my wallet.
I am the king, baby.
Cut that out, cowboy. We gotta go.
Thank you very much, baby. You've been a beautiful honest, man. I love you.
She better be hot, cowboy.
You just watch out for yourself, boy. She's a handful.
I'm going to tell you what I'm nervous about, buddy. I'm nervous.
heaven up above. The day I met him, I knew I was gone. My heart went kerplunk, oh boy, I was sunk. Doggone, I've done it. I fell with a buzz. It must be springtime, 'cause it's in my blood. Mr. Cupid sneaked behind and gave me a shove. Doggone, I've done it. I've fallen in love, oh you darling. I don't use strong expressions. I'm known for my repression. Nobody ever heard me swear. But something's gonna change me. It's really disarranged me. I'm cutting loose and I don't care. Doggone, I've done it, I've fallen in love. Doggone, it hit me from heaven above. The day I met him, I knew I was gone. My heart went ka-plunk before I was sunk. Doggone, I've done it, I fell with a thud. It must be springtime, 'cause it's in my blood. Mr. Cupid gave me a shove. Doggone, I've done it, I've fallen in love.
Here's what I know about guys. Guys are like gasoline, right? There's like different grades and there's different octanes. And you gotta pick the one that's gonna work for the vehicle that you're currently occupying. You know, so sometimes you might need a little high test. Other times, you know, you can go low grade, you know, to save money. And most of the time, like, it doesn't matter where you go. Like, you can get your gas at the Quick Check, at the Sunoco, at the Esso station. You can put a Tiger in your tank, if you know what I mean. But at the end of the day, you still want a full tank of gas, money in your pocket, and, you know, something good on the radio.
Rock and roll. Thank you very much.
It's time to play
Poetry Toss! Welcome to Poetry Toss, a game my mom, Fran Dingman, created for people who like to write poetry, and for people who have not yet realized they like to write poetry. Whoever you are, we're sure you'll enjoy playing Poetry Toss with us. Remember, poems don't have to rhyme. They don't even have to make much sense. Just speak from your heart and you'll be surprised at what you can come up with. Here are the rules. Rule number 1. The rules change every week, as each week presents a new challenge. Rule number 2. Keep an open mind. Everyone's a winner. Rule number 3. Just have fun finding your inner poet. Each week, we pick a challenge from the drum. This week, the challenge is an acrostic on the word faith. An acrostic is a poem based on a word in which the letters of the word start each line of the poem. Here's what we came up with. Fancy way of saying I believe. All the truly good things I strive for, I will achieve. Imagination underlies my faith. Truth is irrelevant. Faith's realm is the unknown. Heart is my faith's foundation.
Fuel for the fire and salve for the wounds. Intrepid companion to love and hope.
Finding power and peace above a natural source. Into the unknown I reach, trusting in a higher force. His life, my guide to belief.
F is for faith, is evidence of the unknown. A is for Apostles' Creed. I is for ideology. T stands for trust. H is for hope.
Faith, hope, alive, unseen. I feel love surround me. The evidence of God's grace here. Heart full.
Fat action is the only hope.
Forever lost in life, assured that life would be perfect. I lost my faith. It's not what I thought. Today is a challenge. Here is my answer. Faith will guide me.
Faith in my father, he's always been there. As a child, almost godlike, the knowledge he shared. In the middle years we clashed, but he never gave up. Talking, writing, waiting for me to show up. Here I sit now after 35 years, still a daddy's girl. Cheers.
Now it's your turn. Can you run an acrostic on the word faith? We'd love to hear what you come up with.
Oh my gosh, that's our show. I hope you had fun because we had a blast putting this together for you. I'd like to give a special shout out to some fantastic places and fantastic people. Atria Park of the Pacific Palisades, the Downey Retirement Center, Leisure Living of Claremont, Paul and Evelyn Coutu, and Joanne Basham. Stay safe, stay well, smile, laugh, have a good time. And we'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Listen here, detective, you've interviewed me 1,000 times and my story won't change. I'm telling you the truth. Well, I don't know if anyone saw me. It's not as if I saddled up a horse and took a gallop dressed as Lady Godiva. I merely went about my business. Granted, there is a sort of conspicuousness about me that often doesn't go unnoticed. Well, when I returned home, Johnny was floating in the pool like a wild-eyed trout with scurvy, and that's all I know. You know, detective, I haven't been able to use my pool since. Look here, detective, just because I'm grieving doesn't mean I have to cry alone. Why, sure, most nights you can find me tucked away at a little corner booth at some over-repulsive supper club, but staying home alone makes me nervous. I get fussy. Is that a crime? You listen here, detective. I'm innocent and I will not be brought down by a pack of lies. I've worked too long and too hard. Why, I came to this town penniless with nothing more than a dream, some old tobacco juice, and an ordinary house cat. And mark my words, I am not leaving until everyone knows my name.